Well, hello my friends, and welcome to Discovering the Florida Lifestyle, Living in the Nocatee Community. In this video, what I'm going to specifically do is I'm going to take you into two of the last communities that you can build your new home in Nocatee. The first one is going to be Reflections, and then the second one I'll take you to is Seabrook Village. So both of these communities are actually right next to each other. In fact, what I've been told is that Reflections was originally going to be phase 3 of Seabrook Village, but instead, probably for marketing purposes, they just decided to break phase 3 off, call it Reflections, and it's a lot easier to put jazz on it, I guess. So this is one of the newest and last new construction communities in Nocatee. I'm going to drive you into it. On the left right now is Seabrook Village. I believe that's phase 2. In fact, I know it is right there on the left. I'll take you through it when we get done with Reflections. Reflections will have a total of 214 homes when it's done. At the moment, they have sold around 161. Now, I got that from the Park Group, which is the developer for Nocatee, but they only update their stats every couple of weeks, so it's possible they've sold more than that. But anyway, you can assume it's about, at the moment this video is being recorded, around 161 homes have been sold, and the rest are still remaining. So the residents of Reflections in Seabrook Village, they get to enjoy the Nocatee Spray Park, the splash park, and then there's also what I like to call like regional Nocatee amenities inside of Seabrook Village. And so I'm going to end the tour there if I can. I should be good. The kids shouldn't be out of school yet. Once they start getting out of school, then I can't film over there for obvious reasons. But yes, all right, we are on the road and we are heading down to Reflections. In Reflections, there are several builders. I may leave one out, and I apologize if I do. But you have David Weekley, Providence, Dosty, ICI Homes, Riverside Homes, and then you've got Toll Brothers as well. In fact, our team has a home being built in here. Somebody just like you was watching our YouTube videos. He also an ex-cop, just like I am, and gave us a call. And we helped him build a house. And so, yeah, that's being worked on. I'll show you the inside of it. Not going to give you the address, but I'll show you the inside of it just so you can get a rough idea of kind of what they look like. But cool. All right, so straight ahead is a playground. This is it's kind of a neighborhood amenity. It's not meant to take the place of the like the splash park or the spray park or anything. But what it is meant to do, after school, kids want to go to the playground, or you want to go push your child on the swing. There it is. You don't have to go far for it. So here you go. On the right-hand side is the Providence model. And then when I make the turn here, you can see there is David Weekley, Toll Brothers, and Riverside. So one of the things about this community, kind of the complaint now you're seeing right now, it's all new construction. It will not look like this when it's done. But one of the complaints that we get, and it's most of the communities in Nocatee, is how close the homes are together. So I'm going to show you just so you can see. There's a house right there. You see the framing for another one. There you go. So you can kind of see they are pretty close. So, which may be fine. You may be coming from a place where you're not used to having a big yard and you don't want a big yard. That's totally fine. So, just want to make you aware of it. If you're looking for like an acre where you can grow tomatoes and have chickens and such, this isn't going to be it. We do have those types of homes here, but not in Nocatee. Also, I commonly get this question quite a bit. Before the home is turned over, so you don't actually buy the vacant lot here. Where the only neighborhood you can do that in Nocatee is River Landing. I just filmed a video on my way here actually for that. But that is the only community where you can buy the lot, hold it, build later, or build right away, but you actually own the lot. These communities, just like the rest of Nocatee, is the developer, which is Park Group, sometimes under different corporate names, but it's always Park Group. They sold to like David Weekley, ICI Homes, Riverside Homes, whoever your builder is. They sold the lot to them. Then you come in, you decide you want like a Riverside whatever model. Okay, great. and then we go looking for lots that they own already that will accommodate it. So that's kind of how that works in a nutshell. So you don't actually own the home until the home is complete. Riverside, though, or River Landing, excuse me, does offer that. However, it is that is definitely a luxury community. So the home we just toured in that community for my video was around $2.6 million, where the home that my buyer bought in here will out the door run around $900,000. It's about a 2,700 square foot house, the one here, for $900,000. So kind of give you a rough ballpark. Today's prices, if you were here, that doesn't include incentives or what we may be able to negotiate or whatever, any of that kind of good stuff. But cool. All right, well, there we go. So let's go ahead and take a look at a home that is being built. Okay, so we have left Reflections, and we are now at Seabrook Village, Phase 2. On Conservation Trail, is the name of the road that we're on, if you're following along on your map. Or your map app, I guess, would be the right way to say it. It's kind of funny. I have a listing not in Nocatee, it's on acreage. And in the video, I was highlighting the fact that you can shoot a firearm on the property. So I brought my 9mm with me and I fired it as part of the listing video, because that is actually the appeal part of it. So I had a sheriff's deputy, a young sheriff's deputy, call me, tell me that I violated state statute. So I was like, all right, well, open your state statute book, and because back when I was a deputy, that's what we would have done, and tell me which statute I'm violating, and let's look it up. He actually was wrong, because the statute he was quoting was for gated communities, which this one wasn't. It was not in a gated community, and it was over an acre. So I was in the clear, and I was not shooting towards a home. So I was in the clear. But anyway, when I said, open up your state statute book, he's like, sir, we haven't had state statute books in a long time. It's like, get lost, buddy. Anyway, sorry, starting to feel my age. So we are coming up to Phase 1 of Seabrook Village. So to the right and the left, basically what you're looking at is these are all future home sites. And the home to the right up ahead, that was... I did a video in there, actually. That was the, I think that was one of the last Providence homes in Phase 1. Obviously, it sold. So there you go. So in Seabrook Village, you have two different types of homes. You have what we call front loading and rear loading. I talk about a lot of my videos because the way you live in them is a little bit different. The front loading is kind of where we are now. It's where you have the garage in the front and you have a traditional backyard behind the house. So there you go. When we get closer to the pool, you will see we get the pool, the regional amenity center, then you'll see some rear loading homes. So if I can find one that's not occupied, I'll kind of show you the pros and cons of it. I actually did a video on that, and you can see on the screen. If you find that on my channel, I kind of went to two of them. It was in Seven Pines, but their homes were built by ICI, which is, they build here too. And, you know, what I'm saying is the same, doesn't matter which builder. So kind of like the pros and the cons. If that's something you're kind of looking at, definitely watch that video. It's kind of funny how friendly everybody is here. Everybody like nods at you and stuff. Where I'm from, I moved here 14 years ago from Fort Lauderdale. No, 10 years ago from Fort Lauderdale. And yeah, down there, it's like people were not friendly at all. But here they are. That's kind of nice. There you go. All right, so now these are the, what do you call it? So on the left and the right, these are the rear loading homes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive past them. I'm going to kind of show you the front, and I'll drive in the back, and I'll show you behind these homes what it looks like. And Seabrook Village will have 536 homes when it's done. At the moment, according to Park Group, they have sold 283. But you have to remember too, the homes range in sizes. So sometimes what happens is, like they were advertising before Reflections, like, oh, they still had all these homes in Seabrook Village. It's like, that's true. But at the time, they were all the much smaller ones. So you know, it wouldn't work if you were raising a family or, you know, had multiple occupants in the household. Talking like 1,600 heated square foot houses, that wouldn't work for you. So cool. But here you go. That's kind of what the back of it looks like. So as you can see, the garage behind the home. Also, you obviously don't get a backyard with these types of homes, but what you do get sometimes is a pretty decent side yard. I saw in Seven Pines, which is a similar setup to this in the city of Jacksonville. I saw when I was doing my video over there, a few people who had these types of homes had swimming pools. They figured out a way to do it in there, and it looks nice. So it is a nice little courtyard feel, if that's what you want. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the amenity center. So the amenities that we're heading to right now, these are open to all Nocatee residents. However, you know, like if you live in Coastal Oaks or Del Webb or something, you're probably not going to use them, because why would you? You have ones that are much closer. So even though they're open to all Nocatee residents, they are pretty much only reflections in the other communities inside of Seabrook are going to use them, the Seabrook area. Yep, here we are, Seabrook Park. So these are the two dog parks on the left-hand side here. They have one for large dogs, one for small dogs. Then you've got the swimming pool and a playground that's covered, partially rain, but mostly to protect you from the sun. All right, there's nobody here, so I can get out and, well, there's a few people. I'll just keep my distance. But we can get out and take a look. All right, welcome to Seabrook Park. So I can't take you over to the playground because there are children playing there, and I doubt their parents want them all my YouTube videos. So we're not gonna go over there, but yeah, it's got your normal stuff. It's a pretty good sized park, actually. You can tell from the size of the tents how big it is. You got your swings, you've got your slides, all your fun stuff. The other nice thing about the covering is too, the sun doesn't bake directly onto the plastic. So therefore it is not, doesn't get as hot. It would burn your legs, like it did when I was a kid, growing up in Fort Lauderdale. But yet I still survived. There you go, so you've got a covered picnic table area over here, which is really nice. And then the pool is pretty big. There you go. You've got a sun shelf over there to the right side of the pool. So if you want to kind of sit in the water but not swim, I guess. There you go. Of course, here are your restrooms. Hey, now I'm going to walk you around to the other side and show you the dog parks. All right, so here we are at the dog park. So it's actually a really good size one. You've got small dogs defined as under 30 pounds over here. Large dogs over here. Yeah, you can see, you know, to the right is the large dog park. And then over here is the smaller one. Definitely plenty of space. You know, when I'm here now, it's around a little after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Most people are at work, but it's not uncommon if I'm coming by, say like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, for this place to have a bunch of dogs in it, and the neighbors all hanging out, talking. And the dogs running around doing rompus time. So there you go. So what do you think? That is the tour of Reflections in Seabrook Village, one of the last communities that you have the opportunity to build new construction in. Now, will there be resales available? Yes, of course. In fact, there are at the moment in Seabrook Village, there are a few. But yeah, there you go. So if you're looking to make a smooth transition to Northeast Florida, we do have a relocation guide that we put together. It's basically cumulative, the 10 plus years that I have been a realtor and team leader and all that fun stuff here. Put it all together. We also try to keep up with a list of new construction, current incentives, you know, builder inventory, stuff like that. So you don't have to call each builder. It's all in one place. Now, it's not conclusive everywhere in St. Johns County, but it's the best that we can do to keep up with it. And yeah, it's a good starting point. So there you go. If you would like that, then just go ahead and click on the link up above, and we would be more than happy to get that to you. If you want to speak with us directly, feel free. We'd absolutely love to help facilitate a smooth transition to Northeast Florida. Thank you very much. My name is Andrew Michael. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to meeting you in person. Take care.